Ohio State is trying to trademark. Well, Ohio State sucks, and we're going to talk about it after the bumper.
What do you mean you don't subscribe to my son's YouTube channel?
Mama, no!
Just snap the damn ball, RJ.
What's up, kinfolk? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button because I upload a video every single day. It's always OU related, college football related, sports related. We have a good time. And today, we're going to talk mad trash about Ohio State. Why? Not because we don't all expect them to have a pretty outstanding football team. Not because we are not excited to see Justin Fields actually get to play as a starting quarterback and somebody all in on him. Not because J.K. Dobbins isn't one of the best backs in college football, or KJ Hill has the opportunity to break out, or to see what their defense might look like with Jeff Hafley having some control of what's going on in the defense. Or a Wasu product, Josh Proctor being up there, maybe gets an opportunity to play a little safety. No. They tried to trademark an adjective article. An adjective that's an article. The. Now we all know that Ohio State is fond of referring to itself as the Ohio State University, which has rankled many of us, journalists, fans, whomever, because it is pompous, it's pretentious, and my goodness, it was not called for. But they did this thing where they submitted a trademark application to the federal government of the United States, the Trademark Patent Office. And there's this really interesting take about who can trademark what. Because they basically want to stop people from putting "the" on merchandise, which is preposterous and stupid. Number one, I have a show on Sports Animal in Tulsa. It runs from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. on weekdays. It's called The RJ Young Show. I'm not trying to stop anybody else from using the word "the" because it is one of the most common words in the English language. And we have Ohio State Buckeye fans who are defending this nonsensical, stupid move. You know how much money it costs to file a trademark application? How much time is wasted on you actually trying to trademark a word all of us use? The idea behind trademark and patent is that it's your idea. Nobody else's idea. It is invented by you. You are the person for which it is a thing. All right. On top of all of that, again, it just led me to believe that it's a petty fan base. It's a petty administration. They do not have their priorities straight. You got a sexual assault scandal on your campus. Thanks for that. But, men's gymnastics, you don't want to talk about it, but we're talking about it because you did something else stupid instead of taking care of your own house. You submitted 22 violations to the NCAA, 16 of which have to do with the football team. One of them is so stupid that your recruiting analyst and your recruiting coordinator probably needs to, at the very least, be docked pay, if not fired. You missed out on Micah Parsons because somebody did not stop him from taking a selfie with Kirk Herbstreit, among others, on game day when it was at Ohio State. And this is a dude that ended up at Penn State who is a freak athlete. He's going to have an outstanding year as a linebacker this year. Had 83 tackles at Penn State as a true freshman. He's got 4.4 speed, 250 pounds. He had named his dog Brutus. That's how in on Ohio State he was. And you need to stop recruiting him because of a violation. But all of this to say, they have ascended to the top of the power rankings when we're talking about pettiest college football fan base. And there's a few of them on there. We can talk about OU fans because anybody that mispronounces AD and says AP, we're going to come for you. Man's name is all day. Okay? AP is Associated Press. We don't know who that is. And anytime you call Adrian Peterson AP, expect OU Twitter to come burn your house down. It's what it is, right? So petty. But on this list as well, I'm going to work my way up here. You got Texas, which makes more money than God. $219 million 2017-2018. Goodness me. So that makes them doing the most or doing the least with the most. But more than that, actually cried about a team who ain't done a damn thing in this conference, throwing the horns down on national TV. I'm not going to call them move soft, but it's as fragile as a Fabergé egg, all right? Texas fans in the comments of this channel talking about beating Oklahoma in October constantly forget the game for the hat is not the game for the belt. Peep game. Your favorite Texas fan is my man's at the barbershop talking about Rocky Marciano and coming to America. Texas has won all of 7 conference titles in the last 40 years. This is many conference titles in the last 40 years as Oklahoma has won national championships. Step off, okay? 4 straight Big 12 titles in 4 years. 7 in 40. Get out of here, man. The next on the list, you got Texas A&M, which is Aggies. My goodness. You want to talk about pretentious and over the top and just need you to know that they got money that they use to spend on stuff like trying to claim Kyler Murray as a Heisman winner. Also, hadn't won a conference title since 1998, hasn't won a national title since 1939. They're 18-22 in bowl games with 2 Heisman winners that they can count on, right? One of them, Johnny Football, couldn't even play in the NFL, couldn't make it in the CFL, couldn't make it in the Alliance, generally regarded as a bust. And yet, we got Aggies fans talking about how they played Clemson close. All right, get out of here, man. Next on the list, and probably my favorite, even above Notre Dame, for which we all have shade for, because 1, Rudy was offsides, 2, Newt Rockne is overstated as a coach, and 3, you really weren't that good till Dan Devine got in there and Aaron Parsegian got there, and now we're having to talk about you like you're some kind of made university. Outside of Rocket Ismail, I just can't see it, man. Nah. I was out there. I watched Oklahoma beat you like a drum in South Bend. Okay, I've seen Touchdown Jesus, and you know what? He can't save you when Clemson is at your door. Okay, New Year's Six Balls and Notre Dame do not mix. So that's 1, 2. I mean, Georgia fans, the worst sometimes, man. I mean, in the comments of this channel, just talking noise for no reason. Really, honestly, you didn't win the national championship. Cool. You beat Oklahoma. Then you got beat by a bad Texas team, and it got them to 10 wins. So now we got to deal with Texas fans talking noise all the time. What did you win last year? Wasn't a conference title. Wasn't a national title. Matter of fact, you just go ahead and y'all tell me. What was it you won? All right? We'll wait. How many national championships since 1980? Okay. All right. And that's... But at the top of the list, Oregon. My goodness. Oregon fans are some of the worst. Yeah. We could talk about the referees helping you win that game at Oklahoma, but look, I'm going to leave it here. Most easily overconfident fan base in the country has to be the Ducks. They hadn't done a damn thing. They've got 1 Heisman winner and 0 national titles. Prior to Mike Bellotti, you would have had a hard time convincing anyone Oregon was worthwhile at all outside of Eugene. It's on the map because Bill Bowerman put it there. And one of his pupils, Phil Knight, found at Nike, made sure to put it back there in the aughts. Between 1957 and 1994, they didn't win a single conference title. Hell, Dick Enright tried to make Dan Fouts into an option quarterback. That is the legacy of Oregon football. Ohio State, you're the worst. All right, that's it for me. Doses.